Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Sunrise Community Church, not only to all of you that are here, but also those who are live streaming. We're excited to spend time with you. We are, as you guys know, a growing church with lots of opportunities to get involved. And I think it's really important for us to all be involved together as a community in communion. And we try to make sure that there are activities for all of us to participate in. So if you're watching live stream, please feel free to join us. We have lots of things going on for everybody all of the time. Our Bible studies include Journey to Truth. Those are Sundays at 9 a.m., right before church services. We have men's group meeting Tuesdays at 6:30. We also have women's group meeting Tuesday at 6:30 as well. And also on Tuesdays, we have our youth group, ages 12 and up. We have group studies on Thursdays at 6:30 and children's church every Sunday from 10 to 11:30 a.m. On Wednesday evenings from 6:30 to 7, we have our Recovery for Hope meeting in the chapel room. And this coming month in November, on the 4th, we're going to have our organizational meeting at the church here at 7. Make sure also to check out our bulletin board. You can do that either via our Faith Teams on Community or here at the church. You'll notice there's some changes in the foyer, which we're really excited for what's to come there. But check out our bulletin board for a bunch of different things. We have our praise and worship event today at 4 o'clock, where we're just going to get together and worship. So be here at 4 o'clock for that. Coming up next week, we'll have our order forms for the Zeroni pepperoni roll fundraiser. So that will run until November 17th, and then orders will be picked up on December 4th. So mark your calendars there. On Veterans Day, we are going to have a chili cook-off. This is very important for you all to understand. Everyone is welcome to bring their most famous chili or soup recipe, whichever you would like. We're going to have a sign-up sheet next week for that, so start thinking about what recipes you're bringing. We're going to have 2 to 3 ounce sizes of tasters that everybody gets to taste, and we're going to vote, and there will be a first place prize. The True Women's Conference next year for 2025, the discounted tickets are available through November, or through the end of October. I forget. But you can sign up through November, but discount is the end of, one of the months. So make sure you see Debbie and sign up for that early so you can get the discounted rate. The Men's Conference is also 2025, First Last Adam. That's going to be in March. We're looking for a gentleman to lead that effort and that trip. So if you're interested in leading that, please let us know. Also, just a reminder to sign up for grass mowing and children's ministry. I want to make sure that everybody knows that everybody's welcome to help in one way or another throughout the church. We need each other as a community. We are all one body. So just make sure you want to sign up for anything that you need. All right. Have a great week.
Turn our Bibles, if you will, to Matthew. Matthew chapter 10. Matthew chapter 10. I know there are a lot of announcements and such. I hope that you will, the thrust of my desire and heart, obviously, that you know, is that you are coming to those things that are going to teach you the Bible, that we're going to grow. You know, what keeps us motivated? What keeps us motivated to come to church every week, day in and day out? And in my mind, my heart for 52 years is to learn the scriptures, because it's in learning and hearing of the Bible that we truly worship God. And I'll share 3 or 4 verses with you today that really give us the idea and the impact of that it's being under the scriptures to hear what God has to say, to learn, to know what God means by what he says. Without that, we can't worship. Without that, we're worshiping an idol, a falsehood, an idea in our mind. Scripture and Scripture alone gives us the understanding of who God really is. And without that understanding, if we just have our own ideas or some other man's ideas that has given us some thoughts on God and is not really clearly articulating Scripture, then we are worshiping an idol. So it's imperative that we really truly understand the Scriptures. It's imperative that we know what God says and know what he means by what he says. So that is what I want to excite you about. Coming to church, getting in a Bible study, and learning everything you can. Now, on a personal note, I would say you should be at everything I teach. But on your note, you should learn and grow and mature. Matthew chapter 10. Let's stand as we read these verses, and we'll have prayer, and then we will sing a couple of songs. Matthew 10, verses 1 through 15. And when he had called his 12 disciples to him, he gave them power over unclean spirits, to cast them out, and to heal all kinds of sicknesses and all kinds of diseases. Now the names of the 12 apostles are these. First, Simon, who is called Peter, and Andrew his brother, James the son of Zebedee, and John his brother, Philip and Bartholomew, Thomas and Matthew the tax collector, James the son of Alphaeus, and Lebbaeus, whose surname was Thaddeus, Simon the Canaanite, and Judas Iscariot, who also betrayed him. These 12 Jesus sent out and commanded them, saying, "Do not